You're watching the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand.
Salah to settle it in front of the Kop.
Hello and welcome back to the Kop TV. Massive win for Liverpool. We had a bit of this today, but guess what? Fossil football doesn't work against Liverpool. 2-1 winners, hold that. So, massive win, bro. First away win of the season. We needed this more than anything, and it had to come today. We had to turn around and show everyone still that we can go to the top 6 away and win.
Yeah, and we did. We put in a good performance in the first half. Boss, Kanate, man of the match. Salah, another man of the match in the top line anyway. I think we just did exactly what we said we were going to do today. We were lucky in the sense that they had a few key players out. Son was gone, and he does make a massive difference. The way they play, they're heavily reliant on Kane and Son partnership to get them counter-attacking goals. And he did have a good few spells in the game, like the second half. I wouldn't say they penetrated us a lot. They did for the goal, but a lot of it was just crosses into the box. And Ali didn't necessarily have his best game today, and I was bigging him up before the stream, but he's still best goalkeeper in the league for me.
For sure.
It was just, we dealt with the pressure really well, and I'm made up with it because we haven't got a single away win all season. That's the first one in London on a Sunday, lad, the last game where all the pressure's on you as well. I'm made up with it, lads. We've beat Napoli, who haven't been beat all season, and then just beat Tottenham, who aren't playing the best at the moment, but good week for us, lad. Boss week.
Amazing week for Liverpool. You really have to give the boys some credit. Second half, I mean, yes, we knew that they wake up in the second half. Fossil football comes alive a little bit. And when they brought Doherty on and Kulusevski, who replaced that right side of Emerson, who was shocking really throughout the whole game. But when they brought them on, do you think maybe if Kulusevski actually started, that could have been a draw today?
I mean, not really. He comes on as an energetic player who's a forward-thinking player when everyone else is shattered from running already. There's a reason why players like that come on at 60th minute sometimes, lad. It works. It's the reason why we were doing it with Nunes for a certain point of the season. You bring them on 60th minute because they're electric, they're creative, and you need them in that moment to do so when everyone else is shattered, lad. And he did come on and make an impact. Without doubt, he got an assist. He was looking for the ball. But like I said, a lot of it, lad, that was the only thing. He'd done a great through ball, and it was a great goal. It was 5 minutes after he come on. He is definitely a good player. But a lot of their play in the second half, whilst they had most of the ball and whilst it seemed that they were attacking a lot, they didn't really have that many shots. It was just a lot of crosses, lad. A lot of them. They had a few headers from corners, which we all know.
Perisic hit the bar.
Yeah, was that from a corner though?
I think it was from a cross in.
Oh, the very, very first. Okay, a fair play. But then so did we, lad. We hit the bar in the same half with Nunes. He might have been offside, but like he didn't know that, lad. He had a shot. We hit the bar. You know what I mean? It's just, I am happy with our performance and how we showed the backbone. Last season we were phenomenal, and we still drew at that ground. 2-2, I think it was. So, what, you can't be happy with that, can you?
You're exactly. Jurgen Klopp buzzing, giving his fist pumps to the. Love that. That's the first time he's done that for a while, giving it the whole. That's especially away as well. That's quite rare.
He hasn't had the chance to do it away at all season in the Premier League because we've lost or drew every single one of them, lads. So that's probably why, bud.
Probably why, buddy. 171 goals for Mo Salah in 274 games. Overtook Steven Gerrard in the week after his goal against Napoli.
Is it 10 in his last 8 now? Is it 10 in his last 8?
Something like that.
He's definitely.
I mean, just what does he mean to Liverpool fans now? After again, because if he didn't score that second one and keep the composure, we draw today.
Yeah, and that's what you got to look at. He's not only in the right position and anticipating that someone's going to make a mistake. He has the composure to wiggle his shoulders a little bit, lad. Make Lloris not guess what he's going to do and just thinks it over the top of him. It was world class, lad. That's the difference of what was today. That's what I said. Like they missed Son. And he missed that world-class element that he has because he can be, from time to time, and his finishing can be world-class. And he missed it. They really did. They had Kane dropping back, sitting deep, and then at the top, they had Perisic, who's a good player, but he's not an out-and-out goal scorer. And they heavily rely on it. And Mo Salah is just
clinical now.
He's unbelievable, lad, and he's definitely coming back to, well, I'm not going to say his best, because we've seen him hit the most highest heights you can possibly hit, but he's definitely progressing, and I think, as a whole, the whole team is. Nunes is playing better. Each individual is starting to have better and better performances. Trent today, definitely, again, certain aspects of his game where he's defensively lacking. But at the same time, what he offers at the top, is so incredible that it outweighs it by far. It does. And he still has a good few moments in the game defensively. He's where he should be. He gets headers out. He gets a block in. It's just his positioning high up on the pitch. So I don't want to hear no one saying about Trent had a bad game, or he played well today. He really did. And that wasn't a penalty either. Like, I know we already said it before, but that just wasn't a pen. He leant on him. It
was one of those, wasn't it?
Yeah.
If it was like that,
a palm.
yeah,
If it's a palm.
but I think that's just.
He leant on
you
him,
have to take that.
He leant on him, and then as soon as Sessegnon felt the lean on his back, he was down, which you sometimes get, and I understand. We've seen it with Cancelo, but to me, that is a very, very, very soft pen, and I'm not even trying to say that biasly. Like, it would have been a really soft pen. And I think everyone would have agreed if it was given the same way that Cancelo's one yesterday. Yeah, everyone thinks it wasn't a pen, and it wasn't a red card, so there we are.
Well, listen, just a great result for Liverpool. Performance-wise, we did enough in the first half.
Great week.
Second half wasn't really there, but listen, we can afford now to rest a few players against Derby, and then we have to get the 3 points against Southampton too, which can be difficult when a team have just sacked their manager. You get that new manager bounce depending on who it is. But today, we can say well done, Liverpool. 3 points in the bag. Like, comment and subscribe. Bosh! Base!
Thanks for watching the video, guys. Remember to like, comment and subscribe to the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stands, for a lot more Liverpool content.
Remember to check out our Shopify store for this beauty and much more. It's the new Luchito's Way Diaz t-shirt based on Luis Diaz and Carlito's Way. It's out now, designed by Rubi.
And there's going to be so many more.
There is. Make sure you're involved. Go and buy this now and use the Kop TV 15 for a little discount if you want.